By the way, samadhi is not some ultimate thing. It is a normal physical thing. Short samadhi of few seconds to a minute or two is very common for a majority of humanity. Long samadhi for hours or years is a great physical feat which may, in few cases, be related to spirituality also. Samadhi may be called the highest state of meditation. It needs guidance of a teacher, guru. Same as for siddhi. A lot of practice may be necessary under the guidance of a teacher so that nothing goes wrong. In this wrong, some people may lose some mental and physical capabilities. But why this is needed? So, this question should be asked to self and answered after considering all aspects, and then a plunge should be taken. Samadhi of years may shorten our soul's journey in meeting God and getting siddhi, maximum of which could be for 3 things. Only one may be of use to people and in getting followers, name, fame and money, and another the second of may be good for show-off only. Though above referred samadhi and siddhi could be great achievements, but getting nearness of God or meeting God with only these means of physical exercises is almost impossible. For God, one has to work on his mind, which is a non-physical activity and for which there is no shortcut like physical exercises. For this, one has to perform his role in this universe for years and years as designed by God as per the script written by him, using the full freedom of thoughts. I am writing based on a new path to God, not connected to any order, and in which I have traveled successfully. It is for open-minded persons who may follow any religion. This path is secular and does not have unbelievable ancient stories. Its 25 revelations are given in this link. R.K. Sharma's answer to what are few good revelations in different religions are told by those who met God? The main revelations are given in the Quora answer of this link. Details and explanations are given in the comments section. Till now, I have no instruction from God to propagate this path among masses because its time is yet to come, but have to talk right when any occasion arises. We have 2 streams which should be intelligently merged in adequate proportion, but this is generally not done. These streams are meditation, samadhi and siddhi, and thoughts in the mind. I have experienced samadhi. It is not the highest stage of meditation. There are different kinds of samadhi as well. Most forms of samadhi are a narrowing of the mind to one point while shutting out the rest of reality. This is why it isn't the highest stage. We don't practice samadhi for samadhi's sake. We practice samadhi to sharpen the mind and make it a serviceable tool for which to analyze reality and root out our deeply held habits of negative emotions. After one attains samadhi, then real meditation can begin. Remember how I say that there are different kinds of samadhi? Many of them are practiced for their own sake, to see how one-pointed one can get, how small that point can be. They are also a means for attaining psychic powers as well. The samadhi that is the most maintainable and functional for day-to-day life, in which one can remain in a constant mindfulness of truth, is sahaja samadhi. It also happens to be the easiest to experience glimpses of, but it takes discipline to maintain it during daily activities. When you are watching the sunset and you forget everything else and you let the ego go is the best analogy for sahaja samadhi I can think of. Many good athletes and people who enjoy extreme sports experience some kind of samadhi, and that is why they like their sports. An Olympic gymnast. Or think of marathon runners who get runner's high. That is a kind of samadhi because the energy is being used to pump blood to the heart and muscles and not for thinking. That is why they get a high. Yes, some long-term practitioners of transcendental meditation are having experiences of higher states of consciousness. Research has been conducted on individuals having these experiences. You can read quite a lot of detail in this presentation that neuroscientist Fred Travis was invited to give to the New York Academy of Sciences, and that was published in 2014 in the Annals of the New York Academy of Sciences. It summarizes his published research on transcendental meditation and higher states of consciousness. During transcendental meditation, one experiences an increase of alpha-1 coherence, alpha-1 being a specific frequency of brain waves. Over time, this alpha-1 coherence is increasingly present even outside of meditation. And over time, the person's awareness is gradually transformed. In addition to looking at the ego of these subjects, Dr. Travis also used a structured interview, asking questions such as, "How would you describe yourself?" Those in the matched control group who hadn't yet learned the transcendental meditation technique said things like, I guess I'm open to new experiences, and I tend to appreciate those things that are different, and I kind of like to forge my own way. Those who had much higher levels of brain integration and who were having experiences of higher states of consciousness described themselves much differently, saying things such as, I experience myself as being without edges or content. Beyond the universe. All-pervading, and being absolutely thrilled, absolutely delighted with every motion that my body makes. My consciousness, my intelligence pervades everything I see, feel, and think. What happens is that one's perception and awareness becomes completely transformed. One no longer experiences oneself as this person in this body but rather experiences oneself as infinite, unbounded, and eternal, that universal essence that's the source, course, and goal of all of existence. It's not an idea, it's an experience.